So I tend to be a very nostalgic person, as I feel like a lot of people my age are. Does anyone else ever look back on the things they did as a child in wonder and awe and absolute horror? Like when you look back at the things you did as a kid with more understanding of the world, definitely not entire understanding of the world, but more of an understanding of the world. And things just tend to come into a little bit more of a focus, and you're suddenly just like, holy cow. Like there are a ton of like videos and articles just like all the jokes you missed in Disney movies or in kids TV shows or whatever growing up. But one thing that stuck out to me as of late is the rhymes that we used on the playground, whether that was like the hand clapping rhymes or jump roping or whatever we were using them for. Some of those, when you actually listen to the wording, are really freaking like just creepy and terrifying. And I don't know about other people's elementary experiences, but I know at my elementary school, these things were hugely popular. We did them the entire time I was there, and we did them the entire recess and constantly. And as a kid, I either didn't understand some of the things I was saying in these rhymes, or I just didn't understand the gravity of them. Like I understood the basic idea, but like what they actually meant didn't hit me. So now, of course, looking back on them, I just get to sit here and sit in awe at the horrifying things our teachers just let us chant about on the playground. Which is really culty, like, behavior, if you think about it. Not knowing what you're saying and just chanting it over and over and over. Wow, realizations. Some of my personal favorites include Red, White, and Blue. Now, if none of you ever played this one as a kid, the rhyme went, red, white, and blue, a boy kissed you, took you to the movies, and undressed you. I really doubt that any of my friends understood what that meant, and I know I sure as heck didn't until much later in life when I was like, oh, they're talking about date sex. Huh. Another one that talked about sex stuff that I really didn't understand as a kid was When Susie Was a Baby. Now it's a kind of a long one, so if you don't know it, you can Google it yourself. But the particular offending one was when Susie was a teenager, she went like this. Ooh, I lost my bra. I think I left it in my boyfriend's car. Which as a kid, I remember thinking, that's really weird. Why would she take her bra off in her boyfriend's car and then leave it there? That's just odd. This one especially sticks out in my mind because my mom actually heard me and my friends chanting this one, and without trying to explain to us what it meant, tried to get us to change the words, and she tried to get us to say, oh my gosh, I can't wait to go to the movies. But we never understood why, so we never, like around her we would change the words, but we never understood why she wanted us to change the words, so we just kept saying them. Concentrate. Now for those of you that didn't play this one, it is severely creepy. It wasn't like a hand clapping game or a jump rope game. It was like a miming things that you did, and it goes, concentrate, concentrate. People are dying, children are crying, concentrate, concentrate. And basically it went through a bunch of natural disasters that were terrifying. When it's put in sing-song form, it doesn't seem so bad. But when you think about the actual actions that we did, we were miming stabbing our friends and then killing them and pushing them off of towers. That's really creepy. And then of course, one of my personal favorites, because I was really good at it as a kid, is a game called Go Ahead, which I've actually Googled this and have not been able to find it anywhere else. So I don't know if it's something like me and my friends came up with, or if it was a very localized thing, like I really don't know. But essentially we were hypnotizing each other, or at least pretending to. One kid would lay on the lap of another kid, like just in the grass, and the other kid would massage the temples, and basically you were supposed to explore inner demons. Again, I don't think we knew what that meant, but you were supposed to kind of explore your subconscious this way. That one was severely creepy. We, again, got into some very dark territory very quickly. You would go through and there would be things jumping out at you, things stabbing you, things falling down, and you would just kind of wander around your subconscious until something shocked you so much that you jumped out of the other person's lap. And this one was one of my personal favorites because I was one of the best moderators on the playground. I could get people who like normally were like, this is stupid, to play, and then they would see things and I would feel so powerful, I guess. Personally, I really never saw that much when anyone else would moderate me, so I don't know if we were all just collectively lying to each other or not. And there's a ton more. You can just Google creepy childhood rhymes and there's lists of these things that come up. And some of them I've never heard of, or some of them I'd just completely forgotten about until I read these articles and I'm just like, holy crap, we were severely messed up children. I think though that most children are messed up in some way or another, especially when they don't know exactly what's going on. They just like to pretend like they know what's going on, which is what makes them cool. Which is why we were all totally okay with pretending like we knew what a guy taking you to the movies and undressing you meant, when I don't think any of us really did know. We just wanted to look like we knew, which results in some interesting phrases coming out of 8-9-year-old mouths. Because when you rhyme things and sing them in like a sing-songy way, it doesn't sound nearly as bad as what it is. But yes, guys, tell me in the comments if there was anything that I missed that were absolutely horrifying that you did as a child, or if you played any of these games and if there was any variations or anything, especially if you played the Go Ahead game, because I seriously have not been able to find that anywhere else, and I want to know where me and my friends got it, because it is severely creepy looking back on it now, and I want to know if it just came from our minds or if we just got it somewhere else. If you like this video and would like to be told when I make more, you can click the subscribe button. I highly recommend it. I like the videos I make. That's the main reason I make them, because they're fun. And I will be putting up new videos every Wednesday, so please subscribe and I'll see you all next week. Bye! Got a squeaky chair.